Well, here I am again. I'm curvycom. I'm a lamer, and I suck. And I really do too. You know, it's kind of a thing. It's my thing from the early days of the internet, when it seemed like the whole purpose of the internet was for people to say, you know, like call everyone else a lamer and talk and say that they sucked. And what am I saying? Blah. Anyway, I'm back again. I'm in my virtual office. I wish my office looked like this. This would be very nice if that's what it looked like. But this is just a composite image. And I also made a zoomed in version of that, you know, that I could use, you know, if I wanted to like be a little bit more like where my TV image isn't as shrunken, and just in case I forget, but I haven't been using it that much. But I just created it. I also created a fake video of me. So, which is this. And it was kind of an experiment. I wanted to see if that would be like a way of like muting. I'm told it looks kind of creepy because I don't know what to do when I'm doing it. I'm looking around. I think I smile at some point, and it just kind of loops. There's the smile. Anyway, that's it, really. I don't know what I'm doing here, but it's kind of dark in here. You know, I have all my lights on now, which does help a little bit, but it's I did that experiment earlier. Like, I thought of it yesterday, and I thought, well, you know, anyway, there you go. I love technology. Ah! Okay. I don't know. But anyway, I'm going to switch to my gameplay view because then I won't forget to do it in a moment here. So, I'm not gonna. I'm probably gonna play. I'm not gonna play my panda today because my panda is for when I do dual cams with Skirmy. So I partially what this stream. Well, this stream is about whatever I think about, whatever I think about. But it is partially about that, but in the game, in World of Warcraft, it is about green screen going crazy. See there, the green screen, and the partially it's about getting the Luckydo mount, which is the Grand Expedition Yak, and I can show you what that looks like, sort of. But it's 120,000 big ones in the game. So, like, you know, in game gold. And I've only got about 40 grand or so right now. So I'm going to log in on my banker character. She does all this stuff. She does all my banking for me. So, and without further ado, as I always say, but, you know, with me, there's always further ado. That is the trouble. So, so we can have her check the mail real quick and see if there's anything in there. It looks like there is. Looks like there's lots of gold in there. Let's see how much there is. We'll see. There's a bunch of other stuff in there too. But there's definitely some gold in there. There it comes. I don't think it's a lot, but it's about 34. It's not a lot, but so I do have some things to auction, so I'll very quickly do that. As I'm fond of saying, you know, if I want to just sit here in the auction house and do arbitrage, I could probably have enough for the mount in a few days. But first of all, okay, first order of business is you got to dance in the auction house, because that's what it's all about. That's why they have a trial of style in the game. That's why they keep talking about the dance studio. And you know, you gotta dance. That's what we used to do back in the day. We used to sit here in the auction house and do auctions and dance, because you might as well when you're talking to the auctioneer. The humans do the Macarena. They're trapped in the early 90s forever. And I got my monitor's a little loud. I'm going to turn it down a little. It's loud in my ear. There we go. That's better. I added a little loud. Maybe now I made it too quiet, I think. One more click up. So yeah, so I'm just so what I do, I've got, I was going to show you the mount, so I'll do that first before I do any auctioning. So, the Luckydo mount, let me see, I have to, yeah, here we go. That's what it looks like. Oh, let me make my widgets bigger and then do that again. There, now you can see it. Looks like that. Except it has two vendors that are riding on either side, so it actually looks like more than this. It's got 2 seats on either side, and it's got 2 vendors, and one of them can repair your gear, and the other one can, on the other side, can transmogrify your gear, and that is make things look like other things. So this is 120 grand, and right now I've got. Looks like my total is 43,776. So you know, I'm like slightly over a third of the way there. So let me make everything small again. Oh, that's the wrong button. I can push the right button, can't I? Maybe if I try hard enough. So I don't know. Anyway, so I usually give the auction house a quick scan, which takes about 18 seconds or so, but then it takes another 20 seconds to process, so. Doesn't take very long at all. So. Yeah, 20 seconds for the scan, and then another, you know, I don't know, it actually will tell me the elapsed time after I do it. I'm just scanning everything that's on the auction house right now and updating my price data. But I'm using a mod called Auctioneer, which helps you buy and sell things on the auction house in WoW. And it's written by professional traders. And there we go. All right, so I don't know. There's so a lot of these things are. I'm just going to kind of leave them as they are, and I'm going to batch post everything that I can batch post right now. So it'll just go through everything really fast. And then when it comes to this. I can probably lower that price a little bit. And when it comes to this is a piece of armor. I don't know, maybe I should look and see if... I'm not even going to bother. I'm just going to post it. And there we go. She's still dancing away. Her staff is from many expansions ago. It is the Crystal Heart Pulse staff, but she's actually wearing the She's actually has ebb and chill, which is you know, a level 110 staff. Item level 759 at the moment. I'm never gonna level these artifact weapons. I got kind of bored with doing that. So, you know, Carathel here did most of her leveling just in the city, doing daily quests. She hardly has been anywhere, except she did go to the Argent tournament in order to help get heirloom gear, which is gear that's got good stats on it that you can trade between your different characters if you want. And that's what I'm doing. So I think we're done here. So for now, I think we can go. And she's gonna stay here by the mailbox and await further instructions. So she'll just stay here, and I'm gonna log out, and I don't know what I will do now. I think I will do. See, I spent some time on my druid earlier today, and I recently re-rolled my priest, so I started her over at level 1. And then I have my warlock. And I could be doing that. I don't know. That might be fun too. She's in Darnassus right now because she just got her level 40 riding skill. So she can ride faster now. And, you know, she's got... There's her minion, and warlocks can have minions, and she can summon her horse here. She's got a really cool hound, or I mean hell horse that kind of looks like it came from Ghost Riders or something like that. But in any case, she's gonna go. I don't know where. Let's see. Did she get Carnum's Glade? Yeah, I don't know if that's I don't know if that was like, I don't know if I found it in there. Like, I don't even know where Carnum's Glade is. Hopefully that's in Fellwood. Is it or isn't it? Not really. So yeah, and Dreamer's Rest is there's only 2 oh no, there's 4 flight points in here. And right now, I don't believe she has the Dreamer's Rest thing. I think she just got started here, but let me see. Dreamer's Rest. Yeah, she does not have that flight point, I don't believe, but we'll see. She can't fly yet on her. She doesn't have a flying mount. She won't get that until level 60. So I think we'll just get on the Griffin or the Hippogriff here. And see, oh, look, I do have it. I got Dreamer's Rest last time. I forgot that I did. So there we go. I got Dreamer's Rest. It's going to be a long flight, so you know. It's pretty foggy out there. You really can't see a lot. It's nighttime. So the day and night cycles are kind of similar to they kind of follow the day and night cycles of the real world. So it gets dark, you know. And the moon is out somewhere. I can't see where it is right. Oh, it's there. There it is. See it? There's the moon. And when you think about that, this game is 14 years old. It's really quite amazing, and it still holds up. You know, they have updated it a lot, and they've made it good. But this is a multiplayer game, so there's other people I'm going to run into while I'm here. And so yeah, you can see there's some cataclysmic thing going on over there. I don't know what, but it's something. I think it's a big whirling vortex that happened after the cataclysm. I can see the ship from the Exodar is coming in. And, and, you know, I guess I could go, I guess I could go to Stormwind and do a quick transmog, too. I mean, that might be good, too, since I can't do it myself, because I don't have the Luckydo mount yet. So, because that's the only way to do transmog wherever you are. So, I suppose I could, well, I don't know. It's too late now. I'm already heading to Feralas. Here comes the ship to Stormwind. And, that's the ship I won't be taking, clearly. I don't know, you know what, I could pull the bus, but I could push the bus button, or that's what I call it. It's like the little cord, this button here, it's like pulling the cord. And so instead of going all the way to Feralas, I'll get off at the next stop, wherever it is. And, but they've definitely changed this game a lot. The water textures are, that used to be like an ordinary texture thing, and now they use a water surface algorithm to make it, and it's pretty cool looking. Looks very nice. I wouldn't exactly say realistic, because World of Warcraft has kind of a cartoony look to it, but still it looks really neat. And it's going to stop here, and I'm going to say, let's just go back to Rutheran Village, and I'm going to catch the boat, which by the time I get there will probably be gone. But it doesn't stay for long. And it'll be... It'll be what it'll be. We'll see. It's still there right now, but by the time I get back here, I'm sure it's going to be it's probably going to be taken off any minute. Yeah, there it goes. It's gone. It's gone. It's gone, but not forgotten. It's taken off. And back before the Cataclysm, this wasn't all like water. You know, it was all connected. Now it's more of a little floating island now. They changed a lot after that expansion. That was some number of expansions ago now. I mean, if you think about it, it's got probably 7 expansions or 8. I don't know. 7, I think. So, well, there's no rush to get to the boat because it's gone now, but I'll get on the horse and go down there. Yeah, you can see that big whirling vortex from here with the lightning in it and everything, so. And we gotta have Valky along. Come on, Valky, where are you? That's the wrong button. Where's Valky? Valky! Valky! Valky, are you ready to go adventuring? She says no. No? Well, you like adventuring. What's wrong, Valky? Is it that you don't like, are you tired of like night elf looking places? Is that why you don't want to go to Feralas? She says, yeah. Okay, well, I'm sorry, Valky. That's where we're going. And that's final. I don't know. I mean, that's where we're going, Valky. You know, you're welcome to come along if you want. She says, yeah, she'll go. Yeah, Valky thinks she's a lot scarier than she really is. She's not really very scary. But, she wants to help out, too, but she's not really, there's not a lot she can do. She's not allowed to help me, really. It's against the rules. So she just follows me around and comments periodically. Vilthia, though, is very helpful. She can put guys to sleep. She can put dudes to sleep while I'm fighting too many dudes. She can put one of them asleep. She likes to whip them with her whip and everything, and you know, she's just in general, you know, she's just in general she's a G-rated succubus, though, you know, not like not even PG. She doesn't really do anything that you would consider to be risque. Although she does have some funny one-liners, you know. Like when you summon her, sometimes she'll say, "Don't touch what you can't afford," and things like that. So, anyway. I can make some health stones while I'm sitting here. Alright, I've done it. And Cadbid, thanks for the host. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. And thank you for the host. Let's see, the AJH show. I'll add you to my auto host. Okay. I hope I did it. It won't show there, but I kind of want to see the oh boy, I think I better get out of the boat because I think I'm coming into port here before I get sidetracked in doing there we go. Now I'll check. Okay. Oh, I've already auto-hosted him. Okay, yeah. Alright, well, in any case, that seems to be what's going on here. I think I see another pattern. Because pattern recognition. Alright, well, that's interesting. I just had an interesting thought, which is not really that relevant, but this has to do with, like, how this whole crazy Twitch thing might work, you know. But in any case, I've got I'm gonna go up here and go talk to the transmog dealer since I just feel like it, and then I'll have to get back on the boat again. And not here. And Vilthia, she can follow me on my fast mount because she's got wings, so she can kind of glide. She can glide a little, and Valky has wings, so she flies really well. And here we are at the transmog dealer. There's another player here. He's on some kind of Silver Surfer mount monstrosity thing of some kind. I don't know what it is, but anyway, how may I be of service? All right, now let's see what's what around here. Well, that's that for now anyway. Yeah, I don't really see anything else, so that's I guess we're done here. It was a long trip to take for this 2-second operation. But anyway, we'll head on back and go to Feralas, I guess. And we'll see. I gotta keep looking at the map because I get lost. I get lost easily. No sense of direction. And, who knows, maybe I'll get lucky and the boat will be there. I don't think I'm going to be that lucky, but you could see. I don't know. We'll see what the deal is. There's no boat there yet. So, this is okay, I guess. And, so here we are. I just have to wait. I just have to wait until the boat shows up, and here it is. Okay, let's go, gang. Filthia, don't stand in the bucket. Don't stand in the bucket. You don't know what's been in that. So it'd be so cool if your minion could dance with you. That'd be funny. But sadly, they have not added that feature yet. Well, she's got a lot of stuff here she could probably get rid of, though. But
need assistance?
Yeah, maybe. Let's see. The gnarled ash staff. She doesn't need that. Demon killer mask. What does that look like? Oh, that's like a thing like that. Binding staff. Well, not gonna let me. And that's not exactly where we're going. That's the old destination. It used to go to Aberdeen, but now it actually goes to Rutheran Village. And there used to be like a boat, a short boat trip between Rutheran Village and Aberdeen, and that's now gone. That used to be that boat over there, and it doesn't go anymore. Now you can just take the Griffin. So let's go, gang. I think we're gonna go, so we're gonna go to Feralas, so we're gonna get on the Griffin and just take the Griffin. And there's the boat to Azure Mist that still goes. But you don't really need to take it anymore. Once you've been there, you can actually, well, I'm at the wrong place. You can actually take the Griffin to Azure Mist now. It used to be where you had to take the boat, but now you really only have to take it once. But the long trips between continents, you still have to take, so.
What brings you here?
I don't know why there's not a boat that goes to Pandaria. That would be cool, but there isn't. So let me see. Dreamer's Rest. That's where we're going. So that's a pretty long way. I mean, it's a huge game. It's vast. It's vast. So goodbye to Teldrassil, which is just kind of a little island. It's this round thing. It's this right here. And now we're going to go all the way down here. So that's going to take a while. And while that's happening, I'm going to be talking about stuff. I don't know. I used to like this zone as prior to the Cataclysm. I used to like this zone a lot. I still do. It's very different now. Now there's fires burning all over the place, and it's not as peaceful as it once looked. You know, it's sort of on fire partially. But everything's different now. You know, Deathwing opened up a big chasm in the world, and all kinds of stuff happened, and you could go to the center of the earth and all kinds of crazy stuff. You just don't know. It's all kinds of stuff. And that, even though it's been a few expansions ago, this is still all going on, I guess. At least Stormwind has been repaired now. It doesn't look like a big mess like it did before. You know, Deathwing burned the park, which was a very nice place. It was a little spiral-shaped park that you used to go into, and it's all gone now, but they rebuilt it finally. And they made it into kind of a monument kind of area now. So it kind of changes with what's happening in the game at the time, at the level that you are. Kind of things change. So I'm just so now we're going down through Aberdeen, or I mean through Darkshore, and now we're in Ashenvale. Kind of looks the same. Kind of looks all night elfy through here, except for the fires. We'll be flying over. Astronar. I spent so much time here in the vanilla game. I spent so much time leveling in this area because I had no idea what I was doing. I remember back then. It's been a long time. I think I've been playing this game for 11 or 12 years, off and on. You know, not constantly, but you know. There's a lot to this place. It's huge. And I don't know, if memory serves, Feralas is gonna look pretty much the same as this. We're gonna fly through Stone Talon here, I guess. So that's a much different terrain. It's more deserty looking, I think, aren't we? Yeah, we are. We're gonna loop around this way, and we're gonna go into Stone Talon, and that's gonna look a little different, with the logging camps and the archaeological dig sites and the wyvern flying around, and with the hazy air. It's got lots of hazy air. I don't know, it was a fun zone though. It had a lot of funny quests in it. Hey, Chronix, good to see you. Yeah, I think I figured out what was wrong with my sound the other night, but I should have done I'm such a lamer though. I should have done a sound check when we were doing that, getting that ready. But it sounded okay to me, so everything sounded clear, and I didn't realize that you were going, you know, from Discord chat, you were going directly into my ears and not over the stream and through the monitor. So I couldn't tell that without kind of turning on the stream for a moment. So next time we do that, we can do that. We can get on the, you know, I'll do a little sound check and then we'll know for sure. So So that's what I'll do next time. I'll make sure, you know. And, it's going to be a long flight. So, you know, you were with me last night when I finished up Desolus. And it looks like Feralas is what I'm doing. I'm doing Feralas. So how has your day been going? It's late? It must be late for you. I haven't been on, like, I was on sort of in the afternoon to early evening. And then I stopped, had some dinner, and now I'm back at it again. And I don't know, it's a thing. I like leveling characters. I like doing it, you know. I'll get to a certain point, and then I'll get bored with the higher level areas, and I'll just start them over again. I do that a lot. I don't do it with my main, and I have one shaman, and I'd be kind of like a little sad to start her over because she has the robes of the Dragon Slayer, and if you're not a cloth wearer, you can't get that anymore. So if I decide to re-roll her, she will not have that outfit anymore. It'll be gone forever. But I think it's okay. I might just do it anyway. My main has it, and I'll never delete my main, so my main will always have it, and that's what's important. Even though she wears plate armor, she still has it from back in the old days when you could still get it no matter what armor class you were. But so I guess maybe I should go talk to a vendor, and because looks like I had some stuff that I could get rid of. And all right, well, you know, you can let me know, and we can do the same thing if you want tonight. Let's see. So I've got this binding staff. What does that look like? It doesn't look like much of anything. I don't even remember when I got it. And Crunkzilla, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. And and let's see. What's this? This is a leggings. Leggings of the Windy Ravine. That doesn't look like much, does it? But it's, you know, it's a soulbound item. What else do I have here? I've got a leather bind when equipped, and that's basically everything. I've still got my 28 item wand, which is, I never use a wand. I don't know. I should like look into it though. I should look into it. Like for a magical character, a character that uses magic, it might be sensible to have like all long range weapons. I don't know. I mean, it's like you can't get good stats though because wands are so rare, and there's no heirloom wand, which I don't know. It seems like an oversight. There should be an heirloom wand. I totally would get that if they had it. Well, I mean, back in the day, there used to be a range slot, and the wand would fit in your range slot. So the wand was like carrying extra stats too. And then so the wand was something you didn't have to switch to it. You could just use it. If you ran out of mana completely, you'd still have a weapon, a long range weapon. But you know, then they changed it to, you know, how it is now. And basically all you can do is equip one in, you know, your weapon, your right hand, and then have an offhand thing in your, you know, in the other slot. So, you know, you can put an heirloom in that when you equip a wand, but It's just not as good usually as having a staff. So, yeah, they kind of, nerfed wands in general. So, it's not like a thing. Like warriors, like most classes could carry a ranged weapon except for a paladin. So paladins didn't have a ranged attack at one time at all. So they didn't even have a pull of any kind. So it was really hard to level as a pally in some ways because you didn't have a pull. So you had to get like a trinket or something. Like I still have on my main, I still have Lincoln's boomerang. And you can still use that as a ranged weapon if, it doesn't do much damage, but it's a pull, it'll get a bad guy to come running up and attack you if you hit him with it. So, anyway, I don't know. I'm kind of going. This is like a frustrating area. It's similar to Ashenvale, where it's hard to find your way around in here. Like, it's hard to see which way to go. So, I think that the way to go on this one is maybe back this way. This is probably going to take me over to that area, right? I don't know. We'll see. Onieros. So what am I supposed to do? I'm supposed to get these infected. These are infected stags. And I always do. I always get lost. Oh yeah, they are infected. When you get up to them, you can see they have these kind of like, they have these little swirly lines. They have sort of a disease. Okay, Vilthea, go get him. And I'll just do my magic from here. Yeah, by the time he figures out that I'm more dangerous than she is, it's kind of too late. So, let's see, there's another one.
Let's get this party started.
All right. I got one finally. I guess it's going to have a lower drop rate. I'm not going to be able to get it from every single one. So, yeah, I don't really remember too much about Feralas, about the new Feralas. I think I only did it once. And I mean, I remember doing it for the Lore Master achievement when before they changed the zone completely for, after the Cataclysm. It used to be, it had different sets of, oh, look at that. That owl, was that owl I thought was, that's interesting. I thought that owl was not hostile. What made me think that, I wonder? Maybe it turns hostile when you get close to it, or maybe I was just totally out of my mind. I thought it was yellow, though. I swear it was yellow. Maybe not, though. Yeah, I know. Valky isn't sure. Yeah, what's up with that, Valky? She just says, I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know why that bird attacked me. Maybe it was red. Oh no, I guess they are red. They're red. I don't know. It was my complete imagination. All right. All right. Killer owls, man. Yeah, see, I was just running my priest in Teldrassil, and most of the owls are not hostile there, like these stags. These stags are sick and diseased. They've got some kind of corruption, but they're not hostile, actually. So, oh, maybe that's what happened. Maybe I moused over a stag, thinking I was mousing over an owl. I don't know. All right, I got an antler there anyway. What am I supposed to be doing? I guess I was supposed to be kind of continuing up on around here. And it's kind of like everything's kind of here and there and everywhere. Oh man, the first time I got EXP for herbing, I just laughed. So... Alright, I got something there just then. Oh, I forgot to skin that one. Wonder if I have time. I guess I do. I want the leather because I'm going to put it on the auction house so I can get my Luckydo mount. So, never felt so good. All right. Okay. Yeah, basically when it comes to World of Warcraft, usually there's some kind of complicated story or something, and basically the answer is you just have to kill all these things. So, and of course, that's what it should say at the end, and of course they all need to die. So, there you go. Alright. Yeah, I'm not sure I want to go this way, I guess. I think I kind of want to go up around here. I have to get used to not scrolling out so much. I mean, it's a better way to play, but it's not a very good way of, Okay, cool. You have a good night, man. I don't know, it kind of looks like I don't want to go up this way. Kind of looks like I want to go down here. This is kind of where... Yeah, exactly. Whatever gods they have in World of Warcraft, all that's very complicated too. There's like new gods and old gods, and it's kind of an elaborate mythology that's built up over 20 years of game history for this and the games that are prequel to this. Well, you have a nice night, Chronix. Chronix and I kind of played together last night, and we were on voice chat, but his side of the conversation was not going over the was not going over the stream, so I had it misconfigured somehow. And, you know, a lot of people tell me they kind of like to sleep to my stream, so I think that's really awfully nice. That makes me feel like I'm as cool as WoW Krendor or someone like that. But, of course, it's not true, but it makes me feel like that. Alright, I got all the antlers I need. So I want to avoid the birds. Now, you see these big twin spires up here. There are these two I've seen him. He's been on and off. I've seen him log into the game a few times because I have him on Real ID.
Let's get this party started.
She says, "Let's get this party started." Okay. But there's sort of these twin spires up here. These two twin colossals, they're called. And I'm about to go up between them. And there's something about them. There's like ways to get to the top of them too. I don't know if they've changed that. There used to be there's no, there really. And this is about where I was. I was about here somewhere the moment that I realized that I'd rather play a paladin than a warrior. Because I was leveling an alt around here. And I got attacked by a rogue. And the rogue got an unpleasant surprise. And when he realized he was in trouble, he started running away. It was another player, playing a rogue. When he realized it was probably a big mistake to have attacked me, he started running away, and he got the hammer of the righteous right in the back of his head. So, and then I thought, hey, maybe I should play a pally instead of a warrior. So I ended up re-rolling my main instead of. So when I moved to this server, instead of starting her over as a warrior, I actually started as a paladin. So I re-rolled her completely and started her from scratch and leveled her all over again. Hammer of the righteous. It's all about the hammer of the right. It's a righteous hammer. But yeah, I don't remember where there was an NPC that was right here somewhere between the two peaks, like I seem to recall. They may have moved him around. I know there's still quests up there, and you can still get to the top of those two colossuses. But I think the NPC was right. Oh, there is. Yeah, she's still here. I was right here. This is where it happened, right here. I was handing in a quest to Marley Wishrunner. And she now says, the land of Feralas has been through much, human. The earth, the trees, the creatures. They are all changing what Feralas is and will be. They're very wise, those night elves. They say these wise things. Anyway, that's where I got attacked by another player, and it did not work out very well for him, which is really embarrassing. If he knew what a lamer I was, it would be especially embarrassing, because I'm like the worst at PvP, clearly. I'm not very good at it. It's not my bag. Anyway, let's see, where am I supposed to be going? I'm supposed to be going over this way. I think I'm on the wrong side of this spire here. So maybe I should get on my horsey to be a little faster. I got a 200 speed mount and I should be using it. Bird's gonna follow me, but I'm just gonna keep running. I guess it looks like here. Oh, it looks like there's a. This could be a horde base. This is a Tauren style base here. I don't want to get too close, because there's gonna be really. If it's got a horde in it, it's gonna have really high level characters. Yeah, that's a. Oh well, they're not high level, I guess. They're 40, but they're basically. That's a horde base. There's two factions in World of Warcraft, Horde and Alliance. And you don't want to go in a horde base, because the guards in there are going to be pretty tough. Even if they're on your level, they're pretty tough. Anyway, I guess I'm supposed to get these harpies, huh? What do you think about that, Vilthia? You want to get these harpies? You'll probably enjoy that if I know you. Okay.
Never felt so good.
Okay. All right. Yeah, back in the vanilla game, these harpies were much more dangerous. They're not really all that tough now. They had like a wing buffet or something. They had a bunch of different attacks, and they were... They're not too tough. For a warlock, you know, I mean, I don't know, I don't remember the warlock's drain soul ability giving you health. They kind of combined with the most recent expansion, they took the drain soul and drain life and kind of combined them into one thing. But they don't, it used to slow your opponents down if they, you know, but it doesn't do that anymore. So it's not as powerful in a lot of ways, but it is a really powerful heal. So it's like a way a warlock can regenerate their health. So, yeah. They have the cowardly reaction too. When their health gets low, they run away. Which is a real pain for some classes because, you know, they can run away and then they can bring others back with them when they're running around. So, but there are a bunch of them. They're all over here. So I guess I need to get... Well, what else do I need? Oh, 2 different types of harpy, and then what? Eastern, or Idana's Dark Heart, whatever that is. That's probably, oh, that's probably like a kind of a boss harpy that's in here. I'm guessing that's what it is. I sort of remember this. Is that her right there? No, it's not. I don't know what it is then.
Never felt so good.
All right. So Idana's Dark Heart is something that you do here, but I don't know what it involves. Probably involves getting, I don't know, I might have to read the quest text. You know, perish the thought. No, I do a lot of reading of the quest text, but I read it yesterday and I don't remember really what exactly I had to do, so I'm just kind of playing it by ear here. All right. All right, let's see what we got here now. Yeah. I don't know. Obviously, there's something I'm supposed to do here, but I just don't know what. What am I supposed to do? Queen of the Harpies. I have to call her with a horn. All right, I'm supposed to get one of the horns. And, so do I have it? I have the horn of Hate Talon. Look at that. So I can blow that. I can just blow that here, huh? And we'll see how that works. I'm blowing the horn. It just says summon her. There she is, huh? Alright, she was pretty easy. She had a lot of health, but that's basically the thing. The quest target mobs that are like unique, they usually you know, they usually have a special couple of extra attacks or something, and they have a lot of health. They don't hit that hard though. They're not usually all that tough, but
This part is stuck.
okay. All right, let me see. So how many of these do I have to get? Oh, there's 2 different kinds, right? That's the thing. There's 2 different kinds. I want to... All right. Yeah, once I got Seed of Corruption, it made it a lot easier. All right. Well, you have a nice night, Pinkshin. Night-night. And I think that's it for them. I got that other kind that I have to get. So that's this one over here, huh? Come back anytime. So, I have to, so somewhere around here is going to be like, I need one more of the harpy style ones. That one there. That's one. Okay. All right.
Work complete.
Okay, work complete. Now it looks like, do I have, there is no inn there. Isn't that what I determined? So even if I want a hearth from here, I don't know. I can't remember. We'll see what happens. It's gonna put me on, it's gonna put me over back in Desolus, I think. Yeah, and this is the only inn in Desolus, too. There's not another one. So, whoopsie. So I can fly back down there. That's fine. I'll go back down to Dreamer's Rest. I don't believe there's an inn down there, though. But I can't remember. I have to go check and see again. I actually don't remember. Desolus was a fun zone. It has a little forest to it now, a little forestation. But it's basically not, it's still basically the same for the most part. Except for in a few little corners. And, I don't know, let's see. So, I should be there pretty quick anyway. If you look at these trees, though, you can really see that they're really not meant to be seen from the air. They're still pretty basic. You know, they look, when you get underneath them, they look much better. And they're meant really to be seen from the ground. So, there wasn't flying in this game. I mean, there were the Griffin taxis and stuff, but there wasn't flying in this game until well, in Burning Crusade you could fly in Outland, but you couldn't fly in the rest of the world. Now you can fly most everywhere. Yes, I can quite categorically state that there is no inn here. I don't believe either one of these tents is an inn. Oh no, there is! Okay. Well, okay, I can set my hearth here then. There is. The little tent is the inn, and even has a mailbox. And a stable master. And everything. Okay, well that's good to know. Okay, the druids and sentinels prefer to keep separate company, but we have always worked well together. Never mistake privacy for aversion. Thank you, Warlock. That's one less distraction for me.
Farewell.
And I leveled. These lands will finally be free of the foulness of the harpies. I cannot thank you enough. Well, I didn't kill them all, and I have a feeling they're not gone for long. I mean, they're just going to be right back after a few minutes. So,
Hello.
This is a sad task, Mayanda, but necessary. I'm completing the quest. At the very least, these creatures' suffering is ended. Let us hope their sacrifice will bring a stop to future pain. I have discovered a brood of dragon whelps gathered off the road to the north with a similar affliction. Green dragons are sacred custodians of nature. The fact that this disease is capable of spreading to them is cause for great alarm. We must stop this from spreading further through any means. Slay the infected whelps, Mayanda, and return to me. Okay. And that's what we'll be doing, I guess. Is there anything else? Is there nothing else around here right now? I mean, in a way, that's a thing that I kind of liked about the... So which way should I go here? I can go around the lake. Or I could go through the lake, I guess. I've got Speedy, so I can swim fast. What, do you want to go swimming, Speedy? Let's go. Let's go for a swim. Okay. Here's Speedy. Speedy is good for swimming. Looks like I can just go this way. Hopefully there won't be any baddies in the water. Looks like there's dragonkin all over here. I sort of remember that from before. And Vilthia is a pretty good swimmer, too. Oh, right, I'm on a mount. Go ahead. Dragons usually have pretty... Dragonkin, or dragonlings usually have pretty low health, the little ones. So they're usually pretty easy to take out. Oh, I can skin them, too. Medium hide. Alright. Did a lot of this in Azure Mist or Blood Mist Isle. So, alright. So let's see, I just have to find however many there are. I need to get 10 of them, I guess. I don't know, I'm gonna have to swim through here, I guess.
Never felt so.
Alright. And looks like there's an herb here. So I'll get that, whatever it is. Blindweed. Some of these things don't grow everywhere, so you kind of have to... I don't think I've gotten blindweed a lot. So, alright. Alright, let's see how many of these I need to get. Is that the only quest I have right now? It really is. Okay. Alright. Something over here. Oh. I guess I didn't get that. Wandering Forest Walker. It's not hostile. Alright. Yeah, I don't see any sign that unstable affliction, or I mean that agony goes to 15. It only goes to 11 now, just like Spinal Tap. So there it is. Alright, I guess that's the last one. So, I guess that's it. So let's see, what do I have to do now? Of course, I can't use my hearth because my hearth is... This is like the only thing to do. Alright, well, what all is this? A looming threat? Talk to the guy in Razorfen Downs? I don't even know where is that? Thank you very much, Zafiro. And middle of the night stream. Middle of the night stream. Sure thing. I don't know. So Razorfen Downs. 1,000 Needles. How in the world did I get this quest? In 1,000 Needles. Yeah, I don't know. Saving Warpwood. In Dire Mall, I have to talk to the guy in Dire Mall. And the Highborn. Eschelon. I have to go to the Capitol Gardens for that. I don't know if I... Like those things are not going to be... Those are not going to be things that I actually do. I mean, I might go in and turn them in if they're not hard to get to. But I think they're going to be hard to get to, personally. I think they're going to be really hard to get to. So I'm just going to go... I'm going to go and... Alright. Well, there's some kind of a herb here. Looks like blindweed again. I was noticing, like, the twin colossuses, you just have to go around the side here. Looks like the camp is just around here. Yeah, there's the griffin and everything.
I am listening.
Tears of stone, as you witness, the dragon Ysandra has told us the tears of the land can seal the portal from which this corruption stems. Her words ring true to me. In the glade to the west, I have seen the mountain giants distraught. They raged in frustration and wept, and their tears fell upon the stones as shining crystals. Though the giants weep no more, these stone tears must be what Ysandra referred to. We must gather them. And the land corrupted. The cliff giants of Feralas are extensions of the earth itself, Mayanda. When nature thrives, they are benevolent protectors and peaceful guardians. But as the forest is tainted, so too are they. Should they be corrupted by this malady, they will lash out in violence against trees, wildlife, and the very boulders they were shaped from. Be wary in your task. Should you find any corrupted giants, destroy them for the sake of those still spared.
Farewell.
All right. Now, let me see. If I... Okay, Razorfen Downs. I know I'm not going to be going there, so let me just take that out and see if... Is that a quest from around here? It really is, huh? It really is. So, it's a quest from around here. But I don't know whether to... Maybe I'll just keep it in my quest log. I can either go do it or get rid of it at some point. Razorfen Downs is, like, hard to get to, as I recall. Because you have to get it from the other side. Like, you can't get it from... You can't get it from the... You might be able to get it from the Barrens or something. I can't remember, actually. But you don't... It doesn't come... It seems like it should be... You should get it in 1,000 Needles, but... And what about this one here? I don't know. I'm just gonna keep these. I'll just keep these quests here, I guess. But I have to go up and I have to go up and around the Twin Colossals. There's some kind of magical way of getting up there. I can't remember where that is. But you can go from one side to the other. Alright, Speedy, let's go. Can I take the Water Strider? I can. Might as well, huh? And it's faster. And what am I looking for now this time? It's the giants, right? So basically the only thing that's hostile are the birds. So kind of in this way, kind of looks like. Yeah, let's see what happens here. Or oops, it's a bird. Seems like, what is she being healed by? She's being healed by something. Is it Soul Leech? What is that? Is that a talent? Doesn't appear to be, I don't know. Does it explain what it is somewhere? Yeah, it kind of doesn't really. I don't know. I'm not sure where to look. Soul Leech is, I think, for your pet, though. What's at that camp? There's nothing there. There's a bonfire and there's nobody down there. It's interesting. And what am I after? Stone tier. How do I get these tiers? They could just be anywhere, by the looks of it. There's Fade Leaf. This is how you make invisibility potions. Oh, there's the giants. They're around here, huh? And, oh, I see. There's the things. Oh, no. All right. Alright. Okay, those are the good guy cliff giants. And I can get the tiers. Hopefully I can get up there and get them, right? Stone tiers.
Never felt so good.
Alright. So I have to kill some of these giants. I have to get these tiers, and then that's about it. They're all over the place. Alright. They don't do very well, do they? The bigger they are, the harder they fall, by golly. And, I don't know, and I assume that soul leech is something that happens when I cast drain soul. All right, well, I don't know, but more or less yeah, it's not gonna... And what's that? Oh. Who's that? Is that that's attacking Vilthia? Alright, fine. Alright. Alright, well I got something there. Sentinel bracers. What else do I need? I need more tiers. I guess I do. I need one more. Oh, I need one more giant, I guess. Well, he threw a boulder at me, but it didn't do much damage. So it kind of looks like that's all there is right now. But, do I have anything else to... Guess nothing around here. He says no. Falky says no. Nothing else. I guess I could go after that dude there. Alright. And, that's about it. So I don't know. I guess I could just get on the horse because I don't know. It doesn't look like I've got 2 minutes and 39 seconds left to go on my. Is that a herb? It's an herb right there. I can get that. All right. And I just need to go back this way, I guess. I think I'm headed in the right direction, more or less. Ah, there's herbs here. I gotta get the herbs. They're everywhere. There's lots of them, actually. There's another one here. There's a couple more over here. So there's one over here. Okay. Get him, Vilthia. Thank you. I don't know, it looks like when I hit Drain Soul, the minion gets some too, but I don't know where that comes from. Doesn't seem to be, you know, there's gotta be like, passive. Oh, Soul Leech, here we go. Chronix. You're not sleeping, I guess, huh? Where are you at, Chronix? All right, well, that's cool. Well, I could find out where you are and I could follow you around a little bit. You're in Desolus right now, I see. Now, does this one go fast? No, it only ever goes 160 though. That's the thing about the heirloom mount doesn't level with you. It just goes that one speed and that's it. But it used to only go 140. Oh, there you are. I did start it. So I'm just going to follow Chronix around for a while. Oh, you're on Discord. Oh, I should do that then. I should get that going. Let me check. Let me check it out. Okay. There we go. All right. Now let's see. I don't hear you yet. I might have to fix some stuff. I don't know how this is gonna work, but we'll see. Those dragonkin are gonna shoot green stuff at you.
Okay. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now. Okay, now when we get to the base, I can check out the levels and make sure they're right. And make sure that you're... Okay, now.
Okay.
Say something?
Let me turn off Twitch. All right. I'm
Oh,
going to
yeah,
start off the quest.
It's working. It's working. You're coming over the stream. I think. Let me make sure.
Twitch. All right. I'm going to start off the quest.
It's working.
Hey, curvycom.
Yeah.
Are you there?
I'm there. Can you hear me? I think I got you should be able to hear my microphone.
I can hear you actually on Twitch, but I can't hear you on Discord.
You can't hear me on Discord.
So that's fine.
All right, hang on. No. Let me fix it. Let me fix it. I can fix it. You're very quiet though. I need to make you louder. I need to make you louder on the stream, but let me see what's going on. It shows my mic picking me up.
Okay.
You probably need to fix it on your end, because it is lighting up when I talk.
Let's see. Okay.
Yeah, here we go. I can turn you up.
Okay. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I'm gonna make you louder. See how that goes. See if that's not too loud.
Okay, great.
Yeah, that's good.
Hello.
Hello.
Okay.
Okay. So, yeah, I can hear you. Got him, huh? Okay, good. Plaguey reports a good volume. She's watching from the other room.
I'm just trying to mess with you.
Okay. So you're in Texas. You're in Houston, is that right? Houston, Texas. Or you're from Houston. I can't remember.
Yes, I'm in Houston.
You're in Houston.
Houston.
What's it like in
So
Houston?
it's about Houston, Texas.
Is it a hot area?
Fort Worth.
Is it pretty hot?
It's kind of hot right now. Yeah, it's pretty hot right now.
I grew up in Phoenix. That's pretty hot too.
Yeah, I mean, hotter than usual. Maybe not in Phoenix terms, but
we have higher humidity. You have higher humidity in Texas, I think.
Oh yeah, today I had to reinstall Windows.
Oh, you did?
All day.
Oh no. So what happened?
Oops. Let me try to fix something. Okay, I can hear you now.
Okay, good. You can hear me?
Well, I had to add an SSD card. And so I had to reinstall Windows. Yeah.
Oh, really? You couldn't just add it?
So this is a new install of World of Warcraft.
Oh boy.
And I don't have my add-ons or keybinds, so I have no clue what I'm doing here.
Oh, really? You know, you can make your keybinds online. There's like a way to make your keybinds show up if you reinstall, you know. I can't remember how to do it, but I have mine set like that.
Let me... Okay.
You might, I don't know, depending on how your window or how your game was set up before, you might have been able to get your set, or you can just redo your keybinds.
Let me try. I'm going to restart and relog back on.
Okay. Okay. I'll be right here. I'll watch over your body while you log out.
Okay.
Because otherwise you might get killed for you. There's usually a little bit of time where you can be attacked, and you'll log back in and you'll be dead. That's what'll happen. But that's what could happen.
Oh no.
But I'll just watch. I'll watch over you. And Vilthea will watch over you too, and Valky.
Yeah, thank you, Derek.
Although Valky will do nothing. She never does anything. She says, yeah.
Who are these people? Are these on your chat?
No, I mean Valky, my pet, and Vilthea, my minion. She appears to be watching you very carefully right now.
Oh, okay. I see.
Yeah, you just
What
disappeared.
kind of pet do you have?
I've got a succubus.
Us.
I don't know. I mean, it's like you could, you know, your Void Walker is probably a better tank, but you know what? She tanks pretty well, actually.
Okay, yeah,
so
now it's on.
now it's on. You got your keybinds. Cool.
Oh yeah, okay. Yep, I do. There's sort of a delay, and if I'm if I'm quiet,
Yeah.
trying to be quiet so my wife can sleep,
Okay.
or not trying to wake her up.
Okay. You have skinning.
I mean, I can yell, but she'll kill me afterwards.
Okay.
I don't have skinning.
Okay. Well, then I'll skin these. I was gonna share them with you if you had skinning. What was that ability you just did? I don't have that yet. Whatever that is. Oh, you're a different.
I'm looking for stacks.
You're a demonology, right? You're
Demonology.
Your spec is demonology.
Yeah, it's demonology and culture walkthroughs and a lot of things I don't know about. Yeah. Yes.
What's your main? What class is your main?
Actually, I like to heal on my shaman.
Yeah.
Resto shaman.
Yeah,
What about
Resto
you?
Shaman.
think
My
you
main
had
is a paladin.
So.
I can hear your keyboard. What kind of a mic do you have?
Okay.
What kind of microphone are you using?
Oh, is it mine? Oh gosh. Okay.
I mean your microphone. What kind of microphone do you have? Just curious.
I have actually a mic that's on my desktop.
Yeah.
It's
It's kind of picking up the the sound from your keyboard. Not that it bothers me.
It's a Samsung Go.
Yeah.
It's basically for voice recording.
Yeah. You don't have an isolation mount though, right?
I can move it away.
It doesn't matter. I'm just curious. It's not bothering me. I'm just curious what type of equipment you're using, that's all.
I need to do it. Okay. Yeah, I actually have one of those mics that you could use it to record voiceovers and stuff like that.
Sure. Yeah. It sounds like a pretty good
I
mic.
just use this.
I'm just using the mic to my webcam because everyone on the stream that listened in told me that the mic on my headset was horrible. So they said it sounded like I was reporting from a helicopter or something.
Well, this mic is.
So it sounds like you've got a better mic than I do, but my webcam mic was better than my other one, so I started using that one.
trying to find this. Okay. Okay. Let me tell you what I actually have.
Okay.
It's a Samsung Go mic, and it's about $30.
Is it a USB mic? Or does it plug into the sound card? You know, just regular.
Geo. Yes, it is.
Yeah.
It's a USB mic, and it's pretty recommended. Yeah. It's
Sounds pretty good.
USB. You can go to Radio Shack and see if they have these.
Yeah. RadioShack.com, you mean? Or do they even have the Radio Shack stores anymore?
Yeah,
I actually don't know.
they have some at where I
They
live,
do. They do.
but that was a few years ago. So let me. Okay.
I live in a small town, so we don't have a lot here. I just buy everything online mostly. I'll get this bird.
Oh, I see. Okay, you can go on Amazon
Yeah.
and see if they have it. It's a Samsung. It's a Samsung Go, Geo.
Yeah. Samsung Go.
They run about $30 or so.
Well, it sounds pretty good. And it has like you just have a little mount on your desk. You have a little platform or something.
They're highly. Yes. You can put a mount in it. It runs through a USB port.
Yeah.
So you don't need a sound card.
Cool. Yeah, Plaguey says it sounds good.
What quest are you on?
I'm on, I have to turn some in.
How does it?
I have to turn in, I've turned some in but you have to, you've just got the, you'll get the one from the giants and stuff. And you just got the one from the, where you kill the stags. And I'm on like the next wave after that is the giants, and I just did that one, but I haven't turned it in yet.
Mm-hmm.
So you'll get that, I think, next. Or you get like the dragons. You have to get the dragons. The little dragonkin.
How may I help?
The repair vendors over here. I gotta get rid of my grays here.
kind of far.
I gotta get rid. I've got piles of gray stuff, and I've probably got a lot of equipment. Some equipment I could probably put on. Let me see here.
Okay.
I've got like, I've got a belt, but wait, I got 2 belts. Which one's better? Oh no, it doesn't matter.
Right.
I got a belt. I'll put that on, I guess. It's a slightly higher item level.
I'll be right
it's
back.
Slightly better. Okay. I'll put my belt on. Oops. Right. Okay. And let me see what else I have here. Well, that's leather. Never mind. That's nothing. That's leather. That goes somewhere. That's non-binding. Non-binding. Okay. And, Alright, well, I don't know. I mean, it's almost not worth it switching, because this one has +7 crit on it. Maybe I'll just go back to this for now, unless I get a really good one. It's not that much better, so I'll get rid of it, I think. I'm going to sell it. There we go, that's good.
May the stars guide you.
So where'd you go? Let's see, oh, I could get rid of this too. I could mail these out. So I'll do that.
One of the problems with these mics is they're ultra
Yeah. Does it have a gain? Does it have a gain control on it? Like built into it? You know, like a volume knob or anything?
It doesn't have a gain control. No, it doesn't.
So it's all with software. It's all done with software.
Not on it. Let me try. Actually, yeah, I know what you're talking about. There's one on Windows. Inside Windows.
Okay. Just a software one then.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Greetings. Dear Madres.
By the way, a lot of people use Yetis, Y-E-T-I, mics.
My daughter has one.
You may want to look into those.
Has a blue Yeti. Yeah, I don't know how. Those are about $100 or something.
I hear those are pretty good.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
Oh, really?
A lot of streamers and YouTubers use them. I don't know how much they are though. I mean, I don't remember. I think they're about $100 though.
Hey, curvycom, I'm gonna have to check the sound because I can't hear you on Discord, but I can hear you on Twitch.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, you're gonna have to fix that then, because that's you should be able to fix it though. Because my mic shows that it's working. So.
Okay. Okay.
So let me, I mean, I'll make sure, but my voice, it says, it shows my, like, it's lighting up when I talk, so that means, and if I go into my settings, let me see if I go to video and audio, if I look at my mic, it should show, like, It should show like my mic.
Awesome, it works.
You got it?
I got it.
Good deal.
You gave me the idea.
Yeah.
I was thinking, there's something wrong with the mic, but I decided to look at the software. And
Yeah.
Sure enough, that's what it was.
Yeah. Cool. Okay, so now we have very little delay then.
Yes.
Okay, that's much better, yeah. So when you first learned Lisp, that's an unusual language to learn. So that was because of your interest in AI?
No, what happened was I taught myself. I went through the MIT courseware. Have you heard of that?
Yeah, I have, actually.
It's online?
Yeah.
Okay, so I had a choice between Python or some of the popular languages. But I was interested in this course called Structure and Interpretation of Computer Programs, written in the 80s.
Yeah.
And have you heard of it?
Well, not specifically, but it sounds like a really good course.
Yeah, it's written in the 80s, so it's not updated, but the principles are still the same.
Lisp is a very old language, but it was made more for doing AI stuff.
I see. So what drew me into it was not Lisp, because Lisp, it looked pretty intimidating actually, but it was required, and I heard a lot about that course. So I decided, well, let me take the course and let me just learn this as I go.
Mm-hmm.
And ever since then, since it was my first formal language, I'm used to it.
It's a pretty hard language, all in all. You know, there's a few. I never learned Lisp proper, but I learned because I'm a musician. I learned Cakewalk application language, for example. Cal is a Lisp. It's a Lisp-looking. It's kind of Lisp-like.
Yeah.
The syntax is very much the same, and it's one of the. It's a strange. I mean, it's a strange choice. Like when I wonder why they use that. Like why Cakewalk used that as a scripting language, but
I see.
For whatever reason they did, and so I had to learn it.
It's AutoCAD uses it too.
I mean, it's a great language, but it is a little hard to read.
Yeah.
Like it's hard to read other people's code. It's because of the way the syntax is. It's hard to read.
I understand what you mean. Have you heard of lambda calculus?
Yeah.
So when you read his paper, I think Alonzo Church, he lays out lambda calculus, and that's kind of how I think. That's kind of how I think through computer programs. I try to use his models, and Lisp fits into that very well.
Right.
When I went to object-oriented programming, that was difficult for me because it sounded like I was filling in the blanks, and I just didn't understand it. So,
but eventually it starts to make sense from the point of view of starting with very general objects and and then adding functionality to objects, and it becomes really clear after you practice it a little bit. Also, sometimes it doesn't. Like there are places where it doesn't work very well. Like for example, in because I'm very I'm leveling a Warlock. Lol, I'm on with Chronix, and we're in Discord and we're talking and doing Warlocks. We both have Warlocks. He's a little higher level than me, so
not much.
What are you? 46? Yeah.
Yeah, 46. Yeah.
I just hit 41 just a little bit ago.
Oh, okay. I thought you were 43.
And I'm following you around for all. You'll catch up. Where'd you go anyway? Why don't I see you?
I've
Oh, you're over here. You snuck away.
I snuck away.
You're over here. I'll catch up to you. I see where you are.
What do you program, or are you a programmer? I didn't get to ask you about that.
I am.
What do you program?
I can program in any language, pretty much, because
Awesome.
there's similarities, and every language has its set of tricks, right? Kind of how you do things.
Interesting.
So, so it just is sort of like when you learn a new language. After you've learned, say 5 or 10 different computer languages, you kind of see how they're all the same in a way.
Right.
And
right.
so you just kind of know because there's programming languages, but then there's programming techniques, and the techniques are things you can apply in like different languages in one way or another. So,
patterns,
yeah. And so like, it's natural for me to it's natural for me to think in object oriented kind of way.
Yeah.
But like when I was setting up my OBS for streaming, I kind of took an object-oriented approach, and it's not necessarily the best thing to do. So I have objects. I have scenes that are like subclasses to other scenes. And
that's awesome.
It's a neat thing to do, but it kind of actually makes it a little harder in some ways to move things around.
Yeah.
Because so like I have all of my Streamlabs, or I have all of my Streamlabs widgets in one scene. And but it really made it easy doing that. It made it really easy to create that television view that I have.
Oh, I see.
Because I was able to just take my screen and mostly just put it right in that TV.
I see what you mean. Yeah. You don't have to.
I didn't have to recreate the whole thing.
Reinvent the wheel.
Right.
Yeah, honestly, I'm not in the programming industry. I'm teaching myself to program, and I'm trying to get into the industry. But I do it for fun also.
So like one program I wrote a program for saving everything that I play on my piano. So I called it MIDI Archiver, and I wrote it because my wife wanted to always save everything that I played because I'm an improviser.
I see.
So I wrote a program to do that. Wow. And it's so it automatically saves. Oh, watch out! That's a horde base up there. Don't get too close. So and at the time I don't think it's available anymore. But at the time I got it working pretty quickly. It wasn't hard to get it to work. But then I after I got it a little bit, cleaned up and configured, I said, you know what? Maybe I ought to polish this up even a little more and put it up on 2cows. Nowadays people would use SourceForge, I think, but 2cows is sort of a thing like that. And I put it up on 2cows, and it was there for a long time, but I don't think you can get it anymore. I don't think it's there because I haven't updated it in a long time.
Really?
But it still works. And I have my source code still. But
I need to check it out.
But it's for it uses MIDI. So it records everything as a MIDI, and
That's pretty
And
cool.
I had it set up to where it would back when the cloud was really a new concept. I had it uploading everything to the cloud.
I see. Interesting.
So I use the Microsoft Cloud.
I mean, I really like that stuff. Sound tech, everything like that. I mean, I'm not good at that, but
And it's kind of interesting. I met someone up here who's an engineer, and he told me that he used to use my program
oh really?
that I wrote years and years ago. He said he remembered it and he used to use it.
You should put it on GitHub.
Yeah, exactly. Because I don't know. I had a slick installer for it and everything. But you see, the thing is, I should really rewrite it or update it because they use it will still work on Windows 10, but they have a new like a streams way of dealing with sound and MIDI now. So you're supposed to open streams, and I did not do it that way because that wasn't a big thing back in the Windows XP days, which is when I wrote this. So it used kind of a different programming. It used a different, API philosophy that some of which is deprecated now. So it still would work, but it's not the way you're supposed to write these things now.
I see. Windows changed things around.
Windows changed things around, exactly. So, but it still works. In fact, I finally bought a new MIDI controller, like a new keyboard, after just like years and years. I still have this. There, you gotta summon that one. She's not too hard, although she does create like a storm.
I see.
I'll dot her up a little.
See, so my dad and my brother, he's a drummer, and my dad, he likes to play the keyboard and guitar. Yeah. And so they never programmed, but they always had these electronic things. Really cool.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool how you guys have to be real careful about soundproofing things and various things like that I take for granted.
You know what? I was just reading about going through a course on like how to use acoustic foam in your office if you have sound, and I haven't done a whole lot of that stuff, but there's like things you can do to keep the keyboard sound from overwhelming your recordings and stuff like that. But it just so happens I have a really quiet keyboard. I see. And because I'm a pianist, and I know, and awesome. I've researched a lot. I've learned a lot about ergonomics and how to use my hands. So I have a very light touch. So you really can't hear me using my keyboard when I'm playing the game.
Yeah, I can't. And which is what I'm trying to do right now.
Even though I don't have any dampening, I don't have any.
Wow.
But there's kind of a trick where you can put acoustic foam down to keep your to kind of between your keyboard and your mic.
Oh really? Okay.
To kind of break up the keyboard noise.
I need to experiment with that.
I've got a Logitech gaming keyboard, a G105, and it's a pretty quiet keyboard as they go.
Oh yeah.
I got a really quiet one that's really cheap though. Like I got one for my wife that's really quiet, but she doesn't need it anymore because she just uses a laptop mostly. But I brought it because it is the weirdestly quiet keyboard I ever had. And I actually even bought a specific keyboard that was supposed to be quiet. And it is not the quietest keyboard. Quiet. It's not the quietest keyboard I've ever encountered, but it's pretty quiet. But it's not as quiet. I can't remember what brand it was now, but you know, have you ever been to the site endpcnoise.com?
No, I haven't.
They basically sell all kinds of things that are meant to be quiet.
Oh, cool.
And one of the things they sell is a mouse that's almost completely quiet.
Really?
It's amazing how quiet it is. You cannot hear it.
Cool. I need to try that.
It doesn't click at all. It doesn't make any clicking noise at all.
Wow. You must have pretty good hearing, because I noticed that you notice these small sounds that coming through my mic.
Yeah, considering how old I am, my hearing is very good. My hearing has actually been is above average.
Yeah, it
but
is.
Even so, I'm actually not very picky about sound like some people, like in you know, musician type people. They're very picky about speakers and stereo stuff. And to me, you know, I kind of have this, when it sounds okay, I'm like, okay, it's good enough, it's fine. You know, I'm not picky. Like, so I have a friend that's really picky about that stuff.
It doesn't bother you.
And he'll be like, you know, I've got to move these around and I've got to get some different speakers to put over there. And I'm like, man, it sounds fine. You know, you're obsessing on it. It sounds fine. You know, so, but you know, when people have really good hearing, though, they can get very specific. Or when they have bad hearing and they want to get the better, you know, which is probably right. In his situation, his hearing is a little bit impaired. Because he got his hearing was damaged in an accident, so he has to be more, you know, he has to be more selective in his sound setup so that he can hear it as well as he can. So that's part of the problem. But
I wish I had musical talent. It's something I wasn't born with, but. One of my best friends in school, in elementary school, he was that type. I always admired him.
And I always studied music as a kid. You know, it was something your parents make you do, but I had an aptitude for it. And then, you know, later on when I was older, I decided to go back to school and go to music school because I got tired of all these tech jobs about, you know, like you'd get a job and then you'd get laid off, or the whole team would get laid off.
Oh, really?
And this happened to me 5 or 6 times in a row. And so I decided, you know, if it happens one more time, I'm going to do something different. And so I decided I was going to go to school and study music, which I never did. I mean, I studied it with teachers and you know, on my own, but I actually went to music school, and but like I said, I never finished the degree. I'm that guy. I'm that guy that has like a few credits to go, and I'll probably never finish it.
You're the musical student. You're the art student.
I'm that guy that's never going to get my degree, though.
You don't have to.
I'm never going to finish it.
Did you go to a conservatory or? I went
to Portland State. They have a department of music there.
Interesting.
And I went there.
Wow.
And they have some top-notch people there too. It's a good school. I mean, you know, as schools go, you know, there's good and bad about it, but I mean, there's good and bad about every school, but I met some really interesting people there, and I met they're very talented people, and a lot of really good teachers there. Some of them really good.
Wow.
And really good musicians that you could learn from. The guy that heads up the music department at PSU is, I mean, he has a commercially viable recording studio company, whatever, and he also has an ensemble, and they tour all over the world.
Wow.
So they actually have some fame. for doing that.
Wow. Well, to get into a conservatory in the first place, right? That's
Yeah, I had to audition.
wow.
So I got I got a teacher in Portland that kind of, I said, I want to get ready for this. So he kind of said, well, we can get you, we can get you up to speed,
Really?
for your audition. So I just kind of worked on it, so that I could make, a better impression.
Wow. So he took the time to help you.
Yeah.
That's nice. Wow. You probably saw some talent.
Oh, there's some really talented people that were there that I met.
Yeah.
And it's, everyone in that program was talented, because you had to be, you had to be just to get in.
Yeah, you have to be that way.
So, you definitely had to have an aptitude for it.
I would be the paper pusher.
But they had, for everything except the U choir, the university choir, which I had to sing in, because part of my music degree was I had to be in a large ensemble, and for piano people there was no large ensemble to be in. So the only thing I could be in was the university choir. So
Really?
I was in the choir, and the choir was kind of an interesting place, because anyone could be in the U choir. That was like it wasn't there was no requirement. Anyone in the school could be in that.
Interesting.
And
so you sing? What else?
In fact, I got invited to I sing bass, and so I got invited to join the chamber choir, but at the time,
oh wow.
I just thought it would be too much work. I just told him, you know what? I already have, and a music degree is really hard. There's a lot of courses that are they have homework, and they have a lot, and they're long, but they have but they are only worth 1 credit hour. So there's a lot of there's a lot of courses you take. It's a hard degree. You take twice as many things as someone in another discipline would take.
Oh,
you
wow.
just have there's so much stuff, and
it's not easy.
So
didn't know that.
So I don't know exactly why it's like that, but it just is.
I know why. They want to make you. They want to give you a pretty good education.
They want to make you pay your dues. But it's kind of a, but it is kind of like it is a very worky degree, though. It's
architecture is tough too.
But most of the art degrees and architecture is probably similar, because most of those degrees are, there's a lot of like extra stuff you have to do.
Yeah. I never knew how hard that people had to work in the liberal arts colleges until I met some of the students.
Yeah, it was pretty tiring, and not being able to sleep properly was really hard, made it even harder.
Wow.
So I was always tired. I was tired every day for 5 years going to school at PSU. It was exhausting.
Wow. Well, if you have the rhythm disorder,
disorder, delayed sleep phase.
That's tough.
Yeah. Yeah, you said you had that, and you used your light to help fix it?
It's more of a longer term, like seasonal. Now in college, I may have some of it.
Yeah.
But you use the light, right?
Yeah.
But you have to use it at the same time, exactly the same time each day.
Every morning.
Yeah, and eventually your body, what happens, your body, not really your body, but
It's like your brain adjusts to it.
There's a part of the brain that senses the light.
Right.
I forgot what it was. Some gland or something.
It's the pineal gland.
Pineal gland.
And it's the pineal gland, and it gets the information from your eyes.
I see. So
yeah.
So what I did is I followed directions from this person who, he gave me directions on it, and it worked. But it's not it worked somewhat.
So you didn't go to a doctor to get this.
No, actually,
you just started doing it. You went to a psychologist, and he told you to try it, and it worked. I'm glad it worked.
I have certain energy levels.
Yeah.
Sometimes my energy level is low, sometimes it's high, and partly it's because I'm very sensitive to the seasons and the light. And so one of the things was light therapy. Now, I can tell you it creates a habit.
Yeah.
And the habit's more that's what it's doing. It's not solving it. It's creating a habit.
It's helping to create a habit.
Yeah, and for instance, when you have delayed sleep, what it does, it kicks it back, but you have to constantly fight it. I remember in college I thought I had it, and so one of the things I did was stay up all night so we can go back the other way.
Yeah, I've done that many times.
Did you?
Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, because it was all I could do. It was all I could think of to do, really.
Actually, it worked.
Yeah.
It worked for me, but people probably thought I was lazy, but no.
It works. I mean, it's all you can do, though. I mean, you know, if you don't know anything else.
Yeah, I totally understand that.
Yeah. So, you know, for my whole life, it was just, I really didn't know that this was I didn't know what was wrong with me. But I would just, you know, I used to just... If I had to be somewhere in the morning and I knew I wasn't going to be able to, I would just stay up all night.
Oh, I see.
Or I would try to rotate myself around by staying up later and later so that I could get there. You know, if I knew it was going to come up in a few days, I'd try to fix my, you know, tweak my circadians to go around to be, you know, where I'd be awake at that time. It doesn't always work, or it didn't always work. You know, it still doesn't. It still doesn't. But
that's tough. You have it more severe than myself, but
it's pretty severe. Like when I hit the wall too, I have to go to sleep. I just really can't. I can't stay up anymore. You know, but yet
you're dead asleep.
Yeah, I'm like dead asleep. I have to sleep.
Have you seen to a doctor?
I have actually. I've actually seen a therapist. And basically, you know, he told me, a sleep doctor, he told me basically you just have to throw the laundry list of techniques at it. There's really no cure. And it's interesting because he had the same thing. You know, he's actually dealt with it his whole life too. That's how he became interested in being a sleep doctor.
I see.
And he had this really wacky work schedule too, which I couldn't believe he was able to keep it up. But... because he ran that whole department, and he actually worked like half the week he worked during the day and half the week he worked during the night.
Really?
Yeah.
The only time it really helped me, that I found a rhythm, was when I went to, let's say, summer camp or something. Because you had to wake up at a certain time. The sun lit at 12. You know, lunch. It's, you know, you're going with nature. And so that's the only time I was able to really feel comfortable. But mine is not as severe, but it's still tough.
It sounds like it was pretty tough.
Yeah.
Sounds tough enough.
It affects your mood, everything like
Yeah.
that. So right now I have my mood goes up and down. Now I try to keep it. I try to keep it as low as possible, but I don't know. I take what I can get.
Yeah. What else can you do? So.
Uh-huh. Okay, I'm turning these in. I have 3.
Okay, that you'll be caught up to me then.
Oh, great.
You'll have you get the quest to seal the portal or something, which is what I'm on right now.
Awesome. So what other instruments do you play?
Well, I play a lot of instruments.
Shouldn't have asked. I had a friend that
I play the guitar, I play the bass.
Mm-hmm.
I played the acoustic bass.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
But I don't have one anymore. And I don't have a bass guitar either anymore. I had a bass when I was a kid, and I played in a band or two doing that.
Oh, really?
And I played drums, but I don't have drums anymore. But I played drums professionally before.
Really?
And bass professionally and piano professionally. Also Irish harp.
Really?
I used to make a living playing the Irish harp when I was in my very early 20s.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, I used to play like in coffee houses and stuff.
Yeah, so when I asked what instruments do you play, what I meant was I should have known that you play all these instruments. If you went to a conservatory and you have the skill.
Yeah, you know,
you play anything you want.
You pick up a lot of things like together. Is that? Oh, you have to get this dragon, right? Don't you have to? You have to use the. What's
Oops.
the? Oh, you have to like attack the dragon and.
Oh, do I?
And I don't know. I'm not sure. Like, oh man.
I'm gonna die. Nice knowing you.
Oh no, you'll be okay. Just use Drain Soul. It'll heal you.
Okay.
That's it.
That's it? I'm caught up.
Okay, now let's see. Now you have to go close the. I gotta close the portal.
Okay.
There's a portal. You have to use that portal thing up here.
Okay.
So, see if you do it, I think I'll get credit for it, but we'll see.
I
shared
the quest with you.
Yeah, and I already had it, so I think I got credit for it. So now so the portal's sealed.
Okay.
And now you turn it in.
Okay, got it.
Oh, I can skin this dragon. I'll do it.
Work complete.
Water strider maybe here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gonna cross the water. I'll be able to catch up with you.
This is pretty much the type of mounts that I have.
The water strider is like not a very good mount for it. I mean, it's okay, for some things, but if you get hit while you're on it in the water, you'll sink and you have to swim, and then it doesn't go fast at all. Whereas the turtle is better, even though it's not as fast as a water strider. You can still keep swimming in it fast. So
interesting. I didn't know there was a turtle.
The turtle was it's a grind. It's a fishing thing. You have to fish in the Crystal Song Forest along that river. You just have to fish in the pools up and down for like weeks and weeks and weeks until you get the turtle. Basically.
Cool.
It goes slow though. On land it goes regular running speed. And in the water it goes like 140 or something like that. So, you get in the water, you can go pretty fast.
Wait up.
Yeah. And then the water strider goes as fast as a regular ground mount on the water, but if anything hits you, then it's all over.
I see. I'll follow you then, since you're the faster one.
So where are we going now? Anyway, did I turn that in? Oh, I didn't turn it in. Darn it! Hang on, I'll be right back. I gotta go turn it back in. I gotta turn it in. I don't multitask very well.
Oh, me too. I always try my best to make it seem like I could, but honestly, I can't.
Yeah, that's the problem. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I got Dreambow robes. Oh, and I finished. I got an achievement. Fate of Terrar. Okay, yeah. So that's the thing. Let's see what this robe looks like. Let me make my screen big. I can show everyone. Let's see, where is it? Here it is. What does it look like? It looks like that. Looks like nothing, basically. It's just look like every other robe in the game. Okay. All right. And I guess I don't. Let me see. What else do I have? So that's it. I don't really. Okay. So I got to get that quest. I got to get this quest, and then Eye of Kilrog. Why did I hit that? I just clicked on the wrong thing. I got to make my UI small again. I don't want the Eye of Kilrog.
Who dares summon me?
Who dares summon me? I don't have that guy.
That's actually pretty good.
That's a demonology thing, right? I don't think I get that.
Yeah, we get that.
Let me see. Wait. How do I tell? I have to look at my. Let's see.
Stance bar or pit bar.
What is he called? He's a
Fell Hunter.
Fell Guard. Okay, I don't think I get that. I don't get the Fell Guard. I do get a Doom Guard.
Doom Guard? You don't get that.
At 50.
I see.
At level 50, I get a Doom Guard. And then at Infernal, I get an Infernal. I get a lot of demons considering I don't have demonology.
I need to try Affliction then.
Affliction is it's just I figured I'd get the one with a lot of dots. You know, because that would be good. But I don't, I don't, because I have a lot of alts, like, I usually don't, pick the, so, see, where do we have to go? Oh, down to, will they give us a ride? No. No, they won't. Sometimes they do. You have to go down the road.
Oh, you're running? Okay.
Yeah. Go down the road, that's it. It's your only choice. There used to be a bunch of quests up here between these two big peaks here where we are. But I don't know if they're gone. They were during Vanilla and Burning Crusade, they still had them, but there was a way to teleport to the top of these big plateaus and everything.
Never looked up. Yeah.
And I don't think I was talking about this in a stream earlier about how this was the moment that I knew I wanted to be a paladin.
Yeah.
I'll show you right where that happened. I was standing right here. I was standing right here as a warrior or as a paladin. I was playing an alt. And I was turning in a quest right here to this lady. And a rogue attacked me. And I just so easily took care of him. I thought, well, maybe I should be a paladin. Maybe I'm better at that. So,
yeah.
So it happened right here. But I don't know if there's these quests anymore. There used to be it was a long quest chain, and one of these people would teleport you to the top of those plateaus. And you could go between them, and I don't know if they have anything anymore, but we'll see. She says something, but she doesn't have a quest, and I don't know if I don't know if there is anything. I don't know if there's any quests anymore here, but now you have to go.
I wonder what that rogue felt after you kicked his butt.
I know, huh? He thought he was gonna. Paladins, they have a lot. They have that big heal, lay on of hands, and it's pretty hard to kill a paladin if you're a rogue.
Yeah, it's tough.
And But I don't have much PvP skill, but I think he got kind of a surprise because he expected it to be really easy. And when he realized he was in trouble, he took off. He took off sprinting off, but he got the hammer of the righteous in the back of his head, and that was that. That was the end. And then I thought, well, heck, maybe I should play a pally. So when I moved to this server, when I created my main over, I created her as a pally instead of a warrior.
Pallies are very difficult to kill in arenas.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, like you're a PvPer, aren't you?
Try to be. I'm not very good. I'm not like 2600 or so. But
and I'm so bad at it that I just, plus it's like too much adrenaline. I don't know. I'm like more of a chill player. So that's why I don't, some people like that, excitement more.
Yeah, most
more than
do that.
So
it depends on my mood. There you go. But
yeah. Here's the thing. This guy is still here. This guy has a bunch of quests.
Yo.
I'm gonna take one.
You might as well take him.
Hurry back.
He has
Glad I could
he
help.
wants like fuel to like, I can't remember, but it's something from. And there's like a giant that carries you from out to the island. Because back before the cataclysm, the Griffin Point used to be on the island over there.
Really?
Yeah, and now it's over here. But there's like I think if they haven't changed that, there's like a big giant that you can ride out there. You might have to finish one quest or other before you do it. But I should probably set my Hearthstone wherever the inn is. Where is the inn? Is this the inn? Innkeep? No, let's see. Quintus Jones Spire. There's like a lot of... Oh, here's the innkeeper, yeah. Here we go.
Clean up my inventory a little bit.
Okay, good idea.
Yeah, I never noticed the scenery until you told me about it. Then I looked around and wow, it looks pretty nice.
Yeah, I mean, it's an amazing, if you think about how big the game is, how big WoW is. Yeah. It's just amazing. Yeah, is that giant there, Coronis. I think he can carry you.
Cronus.
I think he can carry you to the island, but you might have to get the quest. But once you get it, let me see if he does. Yeah, he does. Take me to Sardor. He'll carry you.
Oh, okay. I have that too.
And let's see. I have to turn in this quest though. I haven't done it yet. Where?
Yeah, me too.
I gotta turn this in.
Take your time.
Gosh, my stomach is growling. I think it might be dinner time for me.
Probably is.
Where is this? Where do I turn this quest in? Oh, it's down here, isn't it? It's not even in this building.
Your dinner time is our nighttime.
Yeah, I'm gonna jump down here. Where is this guy? Where is this guy I'm supposed to turn in this quest to? It says, oh, he's over here. He's over here, right? He's upstairs. I think he's upstairs. Here we go. Here we go. Here he is. Oh, it's a she.
It's a she.
It's a she. It's a night elf. It's General Shandis Feathermoon. She's pointing at me. Okay, Talaran has already. Yeah, she wants me. Talaran has already sent word of you, Mayanda. It's interesting in seeing if you're half as skilled as he claims. Well, I don't know. I am a lamer and I suck. So I don't know if I have the skill that you want. But see, I'm fighting a war on multiple fronts, etc. So, all right. And she has 2 more quests. I'll take them both. I know some of them will be on the island.
Gods watch over you.
I don't know. I think I'm gonna log out, man. I think I'm gonna go to the inn.
You got it.
And
We'll do it again.
yeah, sure. Yeah, thanks for dropping in. It was fun.
Sure. Yeah, definitely. I figured I couldn't sleep, so.
Yeah, no, see, I have that problem a lot. Yeah, you sounded like when I was chatting with you earlier, you sounded like you really were gonna nod off, but
I was trying to.
Yeah.
Actually, I laid in bed and I went, and I just looked at the ceiling and decided, okay, I can't sleep. All right, curvycom.
All right, you have a good night, man.
All right,
We'll see ya.
See you later.
Yeah. So I guess that's it for me. It's looked like I've been doing almost 3 hours, so that'll be good for now. I can go have some dinner, I think. That'll be good. So until then, we'll see you later. Bye-bye, everyone. I can do this too. Okay. All right. So, all right. Bye-bye, everyone.